days. Any last minute things? Gonna need more water.
I got my water too.
Good.
Hi. This lady wants to know about the nearest bathroom. Her daughter needs to use it. Kind of nervous.
When it is kind of like,
And it's absolutely nice, nice.
Good luck.
How could I forget? I was in a grade school yesterday where everybody was wearing green except me. And I was like, it's not St. Patrick's Day, but it was school, so they had to celebrate.
So that was it.
I was like, well, not pinching me because it's not actually St. Patrick's Day.
Yesterday it was making all their dogs green. Yesterday.
Somebody gave me a green scarf, so I figured I'd wear it tonight. Well, is everybody here so far as we know?
Good to go.
I saw our
Yeah, you're good to go. If you want to grab that mic, I'll arm it. You want to slide it out?
Hello? Can everyone hear me? Okay. Good afternoon and welcome. The competition will begin shortly. Contestants, if you can leave everything except for your number, including iPods and cell phones, leave everything except for your number and come up and sit in the chair corresponding to your number, then we would really appreciate it. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Treasure State Spelling Bee. My name is Gerald Devink, and I'm the president of student government here at Rocky Mountain College. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Rocky as a school and as an institution. I've been going here for 4 years, and we do our best at this school to engage students inside and outside of the classroom. From our educational programs, such as our aviation program, our equestrian program, all the way to our graduate programs like our Master's of Accountancy and our PA program, we really strive to give students a great education that they can use once they leave this school. Outside the classroom, we have a variety of extracurriculars that we love to tout, like our basketball team, our football team, all of our teams, as well as our intramurals and our debate team, which competes internationally. We've been to places like Greece and Ireland, as well as our clubs and, of course, the student government. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that. But we would just really love to welcome you to our school and welcome you here. And I'd like to wish all of our contestants good luck. Thank you.
Welcome, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. I'm glad Gerald represented the Irish colors since he was competing on the debate team in Ireland in January. So it's good that we're all representing green. Welcome to the Spelling Bee. My name is Shelby Long Hammond. I teach communication studies here at Rocky Mountain College. I also run the debate program, so I see a lot of Gerald. I get to travel around the country too, which is pretty awesome. Welcome to the Spelling Bee. I'm the Master of Ceremonies for today's event, so I have no importance other than making sure things run efficiently. Your important people are sitting up here, and we'll introduce them a little bit later. I'm sure you already know the rules, but I'm going to talk to the spellers for a few minutes, and then we'll introduce the president of Rocky Mountain College, and then we'll continue with the rules and talk about some of the things that we need to remember as audience members, and then we'll get into the spelling bee a little bit later. So let's talk to you guys first. How are we doing? Good. Are we ready? Yeah? Most of you are wearing green. That's good. Who's not wearing green? Oh my goodness. Really? St. Patrick's Day, we're not wearing green? Fair enough. School colors are different. We'll make sure to, we'll give you a pass on that. At least some of you, about half of you are wearing green. Well, Day, and congratulations for making it to this spelling bee. That's pretty awesome. It's quite an achievement. So I know you guys already know the rules, but I'm just going to go over everything just to make sure we're all on the same page and we know what's going on. So first, we're going to have a practice round. Everybody will have a chance to come up here to the microphone, speak into the microphone in front of this large audience, and to be ready to spell. So we'll have one practice round before we get into the real round. We'll go by rows. We all have numbers, and we have some helpers over here that will help us come up and spell. So one person at a time at the microphone, and all the others line up in a row behind the speller. And we'll have some people to help with that too. So when it's your turn to spell, make sure that you adjust the microphone for your height. We have some shorter people, taller people in here, and we only have one speaker, so you have to be sure to speak into the microphone. If you have it out here, nobody can hear you unless you speak really, really loud. So make sure you're speaking right to the microphone so everyone can hear you. We need to make sure to hear all the words, or all the letters in the word. So adjust the microphone, it'll be here. You can adjust this up and down to whatever you need to. Twist it up and down, make sure that we can hear you. So there'll be people on stage to help you, but just make sure to adjust it to your height when you get up here. Be sure that you understand the word before you spell. So you may ask for a sentence or a definition, if it's plural or past tense. You may have the word repeated, and you may ask the language of origin. You may not ask the root of the word. We already know that already.
Can I add one?
Pardon?
You can also ask for an alternate pronunciation. Many words do have more than one. So if you are confused about how I pronounce it, and you think you might know it, pronounce it differently, ask. Because I do have those.
Anything else? Any other ones? So say the word before and after you spell it. So if your word is Irish, you say Irish. I-R-I-S-H. Irish. Into the microphone. Make sure you are not drifting away. We want everybody to hear you. Make sure that you're speaking into the microphone so everybody in the audience can hear you, and your judges can hear you. Speak clearly and slowly. Don't speak fast. We tend to speak when we're up in front of an audience and we get kind of nervous. We tend to speak quickly. Remember to take some deep breaths, slow down, make sure you enunciate your letters so we can all hear you. So speak slowly. Slow down your heart rate. Deep breath. Speak slowly. Make sure you're clear. There are no trick words, no capital letters, no hyphens or apostrophes. So there are some homophones and homonyms. So if you get a word like gate, for example, you can ask for it in a sentence and a definition to make it sure it's clear. Also listen for ED endings and words that sound similar, like supple and subtle. Yes?
Just interjecting some things here.
Do it.
Some words do have capital letters, but you don't need to specify that. Some words have an accent mark, or there are even some with a space in the middle. You don't need to indicate those things. If you do, that's okay. Either way is fine. You are only judged on the correct letters, not the other stuff.
I'm glad you're here to clarify. So you can stop once you've started spelling and start again, but you cannot rearrange the letters in the word. So you can stop, take a breath, slow down, focus, and then you can start again, but you can't rearrange letters. So once you've successfully spelled the word, you go around the rows to return to your designated seat on the stage. And we'll have people to help with that. We just don't want people running in the backs, running in the middle section. So make sure you go around to return to your seats. So between rounds, we'll move you all forward and fill in the empty seats, but just make sure you stay in your numerical order at all times. Helps to have numbers on the seat this year. If you miss a word during the spelling bee, you'll hear a ding from the bell. Like that. Please exit on the left side of the stage to the certificate table. Over there. Wave. There we go. That's where you go. And then you'll return your number and collect your certificate of participation, ribbon, and a gift bag from Rocky Mount College. I'll ask the audience to turn off their cell phones. I'll remind them again here in a few seconds. But there may be some camera flashes or other distractions. So if you get frustrated, take some time to get your rhythm back. Look at the floor, take a couple of deep breaths, do whatever you need to do to stay on track. Just remember you can't restate you can't rearrange the letters when you speak again. So it may help if you don't look at the audience. You can focus on the back wall. If you take a deep breath, it's really going to help slow your heart rate down and you'll feel a lot better. How about we practice that right now? I'm going to ask you to do that a few more times. It really helps focus you and look at that scary audience. They're all watching you. Don't look at them. Look at the green sign up there and think of St. Patrick's Day. And then get back to your word. They're not a scary audience. They're all here to support you. They're all very, very excited that you're here. So just feel comforted in that. All right, what else? You guys are already awesome spellers, otherwise you wouldn't be here. So just be confident in that. We are all very excited that you're here, and I know your audience is also very excited that you're here. So you've learned a lot of words, you know what it's all about. So there's luck involved in spelling bees. Maybe you get a word that you don't know, and that's kind of scary. But just remember that that's just kind of how it goes. But you're all pretty awesome for making it here already, so congratulations. So we'll take a break. We're gonna do a practice round with everybody, and then we'll have our first full round. And then we'll take a break after that full round. And in the break, there are some snacks for the spellers that are behind the curtains. So after we do that first round break, we have 5 minutes, 10 minutes where you can go get a drink and get something to eat. And then after the first round, we'll come back here to start round 2. If you need to leave before then, if you need to run to the restroom or you need to go get a drink of water, everybody has water, so you can need that. But if you need to leave, that's fine. Deb told us where all the restrooms were. If you need to go, that's fine. But just make sure that you are back here before it's your time to spell. So if the row in front of you is going and you're in row 2 and you have to go, just wait until you're done and then go so you don't miss your time to spell. So we'll start the practice round after I welcome the audience and introduce everybody. You guys have any questions for me or the judges? Take another deep breath. Make it visible. Oh, there's a question. How do you know you got it right? How do we know we got it right?
If you don't hear the bell.
Right. If you hear the bell, that's a sign that you did not get it right. If you don't hear the bell, then remember we're gonna walk around to get back to our seats.
It's helpful if you say the word when you're finished spelling, so that we know you're done spelling. Sometimes if they don't say the word at the end, everybody kind of just waits expectantly to tell if they're finished spelling, and it's awkward.
Yeah, that's a good sign too. And then
Yeah, like if there's a plural and they just spell the word in the plural, you don't know if they're done spelling
right. So make sure you say the word before and after you're done, and just hope you don't get a ding. And then you can go back to your seat. Yeah, one more question. I don't know, your panel's pretty stoic. They've done this a few times. They know what's going on. They might, but everybody's gonna have a smile on their face and we're all gonna be comfortable. We're gonna have some confidence. We're gonna speak into the microphone. I cannot emphasize that enough. One more question.
There are a few words that have 2 correct spellings, and either spelling will be accepted as correct. There's a question over there.
Yeah.
When we have a break, can we go into the audience?
I think that's fine. Yeah. Should be fine. And then there's some sort of we'll have some indication that you would need to come back for round 2. So, yeah, that's fine. Other questions? This is gonna run smoothly. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have fun. Even though you didn't wear green today, we're gonna have a good time. Okay. Now, I can turn and welcome the audience. Good afternoon. Welcome again to the Spelling Bee. Let's give our participants another round. We got cheerleader sections back there. This is great. So the Treasure State Spelling Bee is sponsored by Elite Enterprises and 4 Montana newspapers, Billings Gazette, the Butte Montana Standard, and Helena Independent Record, and the Missoulian. And it's presented at Rocky Mountain College. I think this is our 3rd year doing it. So I think we've worked out all the kinks, and hopefully things are going to run smoothly. They run smoothly anyway. And this event is being recorded and broadcast online, so now is a good time to check your cell phones and make sure they're silenced. If you need to have your cell phone out for pictures or whatever, that's fine, but make sure that your cell phone is silenced. Okay, everybody hear that? There's about a 20-second delay between the live and the broadcast. Okay. Great. Before we get started, I'm going to introduce Rocky Mountain College President Bob Wilmuth to say a couple of words before we talk about the rules.
Thank you, everyone. I didn't wear green, but I went to Notre Dame, if that helps. I lost this morning in NIT. I'm going to talk to the future scholars, if I may, for just a second. I'm nervous too, by the way, just sitting here in front of all these people. Enjoy the significance of this moment. Embrace this. This is an exceptional educational opportunity and an extremely healthy environment to be challenged. I submit to you, it will stay with you the rest of your life. And you're all winners as far as we're concerned. You're all winners. So best of luck to you. How many of you want to go to Rocky Mountain College, just out of curiosity? What if you were to all get free scholarships? Would that change your... Am I allowed? Good luck to you all. All right, you're all winners. Thank you very much for allowing us to be part of this.
Thank you, President Wilmuth. As always, supporter of all events that happen at Rocky Mountain College. We're very fortunate to have such a supportive president. Thank you, President Wilmuth. Now I'd like to introduce a very special guest who is a participant again this year at Spelling Bee, the Treasure State Spelling Bee Champion of 2017, Aiden Perez. He's here today with his parents, Linda and Lauren Perez. Please stand and understand that you're going to say a few words to us about the National Spelling Bee.
As I boarded the plane, I felt a thrill of apprehension coursing through me. I still couldn't believe that I was heading towards Washington, D.C. to compete in the National Spelling Bee. The flight seemed to pass in an instant. When we finally touched down in Maryland, we quickly grabbed our luggage and called a taxi to take us to the hotel we would be staying at, as well as the site of the bee. When we finally reached the hotel, I was blown away. It was massive, with a gigantic atrium surrounded by glass. It was packed with restaurants and stores and a huge pool. There were also dozens of places to go right outside of the hotel, including a lit-up Ferris wheel overlooking the Potomac River. After we finished exploring the area, we headed up to our rooms and got ready for our day in D.C. After we woke up and ate breakfast, we boarded a fleet of buses that would take all of the spellers to our next destination, a lunch at the stadium of the Washington Nationals baseball team. We ate hamburgers, went to different activities like a bouncy house and batting cages, and got to see our faces on a jumbotron. After everybody was finally ready to go, we reboarded the buses and returned to the hotel. The next day, we went to the National Mall. I was amazed when we got off the bus. All around us, I was seeing places I had only read about before, like the Washington Monument and the Capitol Building. We slowly began walking towards the monuments off in the distance, constantly stopping to look at war memorials and statues. After taking a bunch of pictures, we started walking away from the area towards the many museums of the mall. We went to the National Gallery of Art and saw the only Da Vinci painting in the United States. At the Air and Space Museum, we saw the original Wright Flyer, and at the Museum of American History, we saw the flag which inspired our national anthem. When we finally returned to our hotel, we were exhausted from our packed day. The next morning, it was finally time. The first round was starting of the National Spelling Bee. All of the spellers were put into an auditorium where we all had to complete a written test, quizzing us on both the spellings and meanings of words. Next came the first and second oral rounds, which eliminated about 50 spellers. Then the judges announced as finalists the 50 top scoring spellers from their written test. This is the stage I was eliminated at, missing the cutoff by 3 points. We spent the next few hours meeting the other spellers and signing each other's beekeepers' autograph books that we were given to collect signatures. After a one-day hiatus, it was finally time to begin the finals. I watched the top spellers battle for first place until victory finally came to a 12-year-old girl named Ananya Vinay. All the spellers gathered once again for a closing banquet, which ended with a huge party that lasted well into the night. The time had finally come to go home. In the morning, we packed all of our bags and went to the airport. Several hours later, we were back home. Although the trip was over, the things I experienced on my journey will stay with me for many years to come.
What an experience. Thank you, Aiden, and congratulations again. Outstanding achievement. So now I'll explain to the rules to the spellers, so everybody be patient for just a few more minutes. Let's talk about, we're going to introduce our bee officials first. Our pronouncer today is Jacqueline Turland, teacher and former Treasure State Spelling Bee champion. Thank you, Jacqueline. Our judges today, and I'll introduce all 4 of the judges, and then we can give them a rousing round of applause after all 4 are complete. Julia Lillithan, the Treasure State Spelling Bee Director. Diane Spee, the former Treasure State Spelling Bee Director. Vanessa Lund, the former Yellowstone County Spelling Bee Director. And our round judge is Lindsay Foley. Give them all a round of applause. A few other thank yous. Angie Wagner is responsible for creating the full-page ad of spellers in the Billings Gazette. Andrew Keating, our Media and Communications Director, is responsible for developing the program and the certificates, which look really nice this year. They always look nice, but I like them this year. Our sound technician today, Stephen Lillithan. Helping out with the event, which takes quite a bit of work to put together, Deb Faw, who you've already heard from, Rhonda Duvall, Bailey Romaine, I think I said that incorrectly, Tracy Davidson, and Cassidy Schaefer. They're all helping out today and will be involved. The registration table today was Paige Slotich and Precious McKenzie. The Treasure State Spelling Bee Director, Linda Eliason with Rocky Mountain College Academics Office. They've done a lot of work. I'd also like to recognize any local schools and county bee coordinators who are present today. Would you please stand? Most spelling bees, including the Treasure State Spelling Bee, rely heavily on volunteers. Let's give everyone, all these directors, a big round of applause. Finally, these spellers are here representing their counties as a result of long hours they have spent studying with their teachers, parents, and family members. So let's give everybody a round of applause for support of the spellers and our teachers. All right, let's talk about how the bee works. Everybody ready? Deep breath. There we go. We'll do it again. The word list we'll use today is prepared by the Scripps National Spelling Bee organization, and our judges had the list in advance, and they met with the pronouncer earlier today to go over the list. The National Spelling Bee is a fee-only competition, so any speller who competes at the national level must come from a registered school, and all the participants today are from registered schools. We use the round system. Everyone who spells a word correctly in the round stays in the bee. In order to win, a speller has to spell his or her round word correctly, plus the next word on the list. If the last speller misses the new word, everyone left in the round returns and will start over. So please do not leave when your speller goes out. Please wait until the end of the round. There'll be a time that you can leave, and it just helps with making things run smoothly. The pronouncer will make every effort to pronounce the words according to the diacritical markings on the word list. After the pronouncer gives the speller a word, the speller is encouraged to pronounce the word before and after spelling it. So please remember to do that. Before you spell the word and after you spell the word, and also lets the judges know when you're finished with your thoughts. So a speller may ask the pronouncer to repeat the word, define it, use it in a sentence, provide the part of speech, provide the language of origin, and or provide an alternate pronunciation. The pronouncer shall grant all such requests until the judges feel that the word has been made reasonably clear to the speller. The judges may disqualify any speller who does not begin spelling when they're requested to do so. The role of the judges is to determine whether the contestant has spelled the word correctly. They are in complete control of the competition, and their decision is final on all questions. I feel like we need rulers. Appeals may be filed by a parent, a legal guardian, or a teacher of a speller seeking a reinstatement into the contest. No individual may seek or to dislodge any speller from the competition. The appeal must be made before the speller receives his or her next word and they stayed in the contest. If an appeal is requested, come to the judges table and fill out an appeal form. Have them right there. If we are down to a few spellers, just stand and say, please stop, and we'll interrupt the beat. Remember that once the judges have made a ruling, it is final. As we get near the end of the beat, the rounds will go pretty quickly. When only 5 spellers remain, an oral appeal must be made immediately. That is, before the speller affected would have received the next word if they had stayed in the contest. As a reminder, we'll have a break after the first round, and refreshments will be served directly behind us on the other side of the curtains. That's for you guys. You need to be hydrated, you need to have snacks, and there's stuff for you back there. And of course, you can go into the audience and see your family. So if you need to leave the gym before or after the break, please do so quietly. Again, I'm going to remind everybody to turn their cell phones off. Make sure that they are off. Even if they're on vibrate, that's something that can disrupt spellers. So make sure that they're off and we have no sounds from them. All right, so let's get started. We're all going to have a practice round before the beginning of the beat to ensure we understand the process and ease your nerves a little bit. So if you want to take photos, also if you want to take photos, you can take them anytime. Just remember that flashes may distract the spellers. Okay, let's make a special welcome and return our county champions at this time. Please stand when I call your name. And audience, let's please hold our applause until after all the students are standing. Nathan Gale, Annabelle Locke, Cambry Standman, I apologize. Riley Work, Logan Gilmore, Kaya Peters, Liv Peters, Aiden Veres, Rachel Zielinski, Iris Johnson, Reagan Remmers, and Josh Weldon. Round of applause. Now, I would like to introduce our pronouncer, Jacqueline Turlin, to start the practice round. Remember, everybody, this is just a practice round. So if you misspell words, do not exit the stage. The helpers, right back here, are going to help direct you in how you walk back. Remember, we don't walk back through the center. We go around to get to our chairs. They're going to help, and they'll get the rows up here when they're all ready. You guys ready? Breathe. Think happy thoughts. Put a smile on your face. Let's do this. Should we start? Okay.
I don't know, how did we do that last time? I think they could just come up here and then when they upset go back. We'll have them just stand up here where they're in the middle to over this way. Stand up here and come back this way. And then when you return to your seat, then go around that way. Next
As a reminder, adjust the microphone. Make sure you talk directly into it and speak a little bit louder than you usually do. We don't want to scream, but we want to make sure we can hear you, okay? So adjust the microphone if you need to.
Are you ready? One quick note. Our returning champion from Sweetgrass County is Isis Johnson, not Iris. Iris is actually her sister, so. I only know that because I'm from Sweetgrass County, but just wanted to make sure we have the right name there. All right, let's begin. Your word is bagel.
Bagel. B-A-G-E-L. Bagel.
Dejected.
Dejected. D-E-J-E-C-T-E-D. Dejected.
Polygon.
Polygon. P-O-L-Y-G-O-N. Polygon.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. C-H-O-C-L-A-T-E. Chocolate.
I'm sorry, it's C-H-O-C-O-L-A-T-E. This could be confused with another word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is errand. It's a noun, and it means a trip made in order to deliver a message or to purchase or attend to something. Errand.
Errand. E-R-R-A-N-D. Errand.
Loiter.
Loiter. L-O-I-T-E-R. Loiter.
Nostril.
Nostril. N-O-S-T-R-I-L. Nostril.
Cameo.
Cameo. C-A-M-E-O.
Spectrum.
Spectrum. S-P-E-C-T-R-U-M. Spectrum.
Denim.
Denim. D-E-N-I-M. Denim.
Crimp.
Crimp. C-R-I-M-P. Crimp.
Tragic.
Tragic. T-R-A-G-I-C. Tragic.
This word has a homonym, so I'll give you the definition. The word is confidence. It's a noun, and it means a relation or state of trust between persons who share or impart secrets or intimate matters. Confidence.
Confidence. C-O-N-F-I-D-E-N-C-E. Confidence.
Haversack.
Haversack. H-A-V-E-R-S-A-C-K. Haversack.
Cleanser.
Cleanser. C-L-E-A-N-S-E-R. Cleanser.
Mathematics.
Mathematics. M-A-T-H-E-M-A-T-I-C-S. Mathematics.
Typhoon.
Typhoon. T-Y-P-H-O-O-N. Typhoon.
Ambulance.
Ambulance.
Ambulance. A-M-B-U-L-A-N-C-E. Ambulance.
This word has a near homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is protein. It's a noun, and it means any of a very large class of naturally occurring, extremely complex combinations of amino acids that are essential constituents of all living cells, and also of the diet of the animal organism. Protein.
Protein. P-R-O-T-E-I-N. Protein.
Capricorn.
Capricorn. C-A-P-R-I-C-O-R-N. Capricorn.
Threshold.
Threshold. T-H-R-E-S-H-O-L-D. Threshold.
Contraband.
Contraband. C-O-N-T-R-A-B-A-N-D. Contraband.
Fiend.
Fiend. F-I-E-N-D. Fiend.
This could be confused with a similar word, so I will give you the definition. The word is loam. It's a noun, and it means topsoil. Usually a usually fertile and humus-rich soil consisting of a mixture of clay, silt, and sand. Loam.
Loam. L-O-A-M.
This could be confused with a similar word, so I will give you the definition. The word is access. It's a verb, and it means to get at, to gain freedom or ability to obtain or make use of. Access.
Access. A-C-C-E-S-S. Access.
Newton. Newton. Okay. Monica learned that 1 Newton equals 100,000 dynes. Newton.
Okay, Newton. N-E-W-T-O-N. Newton.
Curriculum.
Curriculum. C-I-R-R-U-L-U-M. Curriculum.
I'm sorry, it's C-U-R-R-I-C-U-L-U-M. Forlorn.
Forlorn. F-O-R-L-O-R-N. Forlorn.
This word has a homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is spoor. It's a noun, and it means a mark, such as a footprint, a trail, a scent, a sound, or droppings left by one, such as a wild animal, that has passed. Spoor.
Spoor. S-P-O-O-R. Spoor.
Gradient.
G-R-E-E-D-Y-E-N-T.
I'm sorry, it's G-R-A-D-I-E-N-T. Xylophone.
Xylophone. X-Y-L-O-P-H-O-N-E. Xylophone.
Microphones are the worst. Panic.
P-A-N-I-C. Panic.
This could be confused with another word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is maraca. It's a noun, and it means a rattle of Latin American origin that is often made from a hollow gourd containing pebbles or dried seeds, and that is used as a percussion instrument, usually in pairs. Maraca.
Maraca. M-O-R-O-C-C-A. Maraca.
I'm sorry, it's just M-A-R-A-C-A. Worrisome.
Worrisome. W-O-R-R-I-S-O-M-E. Worrisome.
Synonym.
Synonym. S-Y-N-O-N-Y-M. Synonym.
Renovate.
Renovate. R-E-N-O-V-A-T-E.
Huckster.
Huckster. H-U-C-K-S-T-E-R. Huckster.
Angelic.
Angelic. A-N-G-E-L-I-C. Angelic.
Chipotle.
Chipotle. C-H-I-P-O-T-L-E. Chipotle.
Wiki Wiki.
Wiki Wiki. W-I-K-I. W-I-K-I. Wiki Wiki.
Popularity.
Popularity. P-O-P-U-L-A-R-I-T-Y. Popularity.
Sitzmark. A depression left in the snow by a skier falling backward. Sitzmark.
Sitzmark. S-I-T-S-M-A-R-K. Sitzmark.
Sorry, it's S-I-T-Z-M-A-R-K. Biblical.
Biblical. B-I-B-L-I-C-A-L. Biblical.
Credible.
Credible. C-R-E-D-I-B-L-E. Credible.
Biopsy.
Biopsy. B-I-O-P-S-Y. Biopsy.
Melba.
Melba. M-E-L-B-A.
Chronic.
Chronic. C-R-O-N-I-C.
Sorry, it's C-H-R-O-N-I-C. Paddock.
Can you repeat that, please?
Paddock.
Paddock. P-A-D-D-O-C-K.
Fiery.
Fiery. F-I-E-R-Y. Fiery.
Hazard.
Hazard. H-A-Z-Z-A-R-D. Hazard.
Sorry, it's H-A-Z-A-R-D. Leotard.
Leotard. L-E-O-T-A-R-D. Leotard.
Tortilla.
Tortilla. T-O-R-T-I-L-L-A. Tortilla.
Antibiotic.
Antibiotic. A-N-T-I-B-I-O-T-I-C. Antibiotic.
Cafeteria.
Cafeteria. CAFETERIA. Cafeteria.
I'm sorry, it's CAFETERIA. Prosecute.
Prosecute. PROSECUTE. Prosecute.
Democracy.
Democracy. DEMOCRACY. Democracy.
Hyphen.
Hyphen. HYPHEN. Hyphen.
Adios.
Please.
Adios.
AUDIOS.
I'm sorry, it's ADIOS.
Great job. Good job. We shook off all of our nerves. We're all ready to go. Take some deep breaths. You guys are great. I heard every single one of you. There are a few of you that spoke away from the microphone. Make sure you speak right into it, okay, so we can hear you. You guys did a great job. Are we ready to start? Just a few quick reminders. If you get the hardest word on the planet and you get it wrong and the bell rings, you'll go over there and get your stuff, and then you go sit with your families. And then I ask that the families wait and leave, if you are going to leave, until after the round is complete and we take a break. So that's how it's gonna work. But I think you're all gonna stay in. I think we're gonna be here all afternoon. The nerves are gone. We're gonna do great. We're taking some deep breaths. We ready for this? We ready for round one? Anything else that you'd like to announce for round one?
No, I don't inform them if there are multiple spellings, do I?
No.
No. Just spell it whichever way I think is appropriate. As long as it's one of the spellings we have here, it'll be fine.
Any other reminders from our esteemed panel of judges?
Just a couple of the kids are pulling away from the mic. And
Okay.
we could not. 34, we really could not hear them.
Okay, so don't pull away from the mic when you speak. Stay right up next to it, okay? You did a nice job adjusting it. Just make sure that you stay right up next to it so the judges can hear you.
If we can't understand you, we might call you incorrect, or they might, not me, but if the judges don't understand you and mishear you because you're not close to the microphone, you could be called incorrect, even if you thought you said the right letters. It's very important.
Anything else?
Yes, when they're stepping up to the mic, make sure they're not covering their number so you can see their number.
Okay, that's another good point. Your numbers, make sure they're visible when you step up to the mic, so don't cover them up. Yeah?
Spellers, can you all understand me and hear me well?
Yes. Anything else? Any other reminders? We okay? Everybody all right? Let's start round one.
You want to jam that microphone in there a little further so it doesn't come out when they adjust it. There you go.
All right. Your word is nether.
Nether. Nether. Nether.
Petunia.
Petunia. Petunia. Petunia.
Renegade. could be confused with another word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is aria. It's a noun and it means a melody, specifically an accompanied, extended, and usually elaborate melody sung by a single voice, as in an opera or oratorio. Aria.
Aria. A-R-I-A. Aria.
This word has a near homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is cobalt. It's a noun and it means a hard, magnetic, silver-white metallic element used to produce magnetic alloys and hard alloys resistant to abrasion, corrosion, and high temperatures. Cobalt.
Cobalt. C-O-B-A-L-T. Cobalt.
Diagnosis.
Diagnosis. Diagnosis. D-I-A-G-N-O-S-I-S. Diagnosis.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. J-A-G-U-A-R. Jaguar.
Newfangled.
Newfangled. N-E-W-F-A-N-G-L-E-D.
Prattle. Can I have the definition, please? Trifling or empty talk or chatter. Prattle.
Prattle. P-R-A-T-T-L-E. Prattle.
Spritz.
Spritz. S-P-R-I-T-Z. Spritz.
Carnivore.
Carnivore. C-A-R-N-I-V-O-R-E. Carnivore.
Graffiti.
Graffiti. G-R-A-F-F-I-T-I. Graffiti.
Nestle.
Nestle. N-E-S-T-L-E. Nestle.
Stipple.
Stickle. S-T-I-P-P-L-E. Stickle.
Geoponics.
Geoponics. G-E-O-P-O-N-I-C-S. Geoponics.
Alamo.
Can I have the definition, please?
It means a tree of the genus Populus, especially an aspen. Alamo.
Can you put it in sentences, please?
During hot afternoons in Houston, Jeff often sits under a large alamo in his backyard. Alamo.
Alamo. A-L-I-M-O. Alamo.
I'm sorry, it's A-L-A-M-O.
Thank you.
Crochet.
Can I have the definition, please?
Needlework consisting of the interlocking of looped stitches formed with a single thread and a hooked needle. Crochet.
Crochet. C-R-O-T-C-H-E-T. Crochet.
I'm sorry, it's C-R-O-C-H-E-T. Macron.
Macron. M-A-C-R-O-N. Macron.
Strudel.
Can I have the definition, please?
A sheet of paper-thin dough rolled up with any of various fillings and baked. Strudel.
Strudel. strudel.
I'm sorry, it's strudel. Fresco.
Fresco? May I have the definition?
The art of painting on freshly spread, moist lime plaster with pigments suspended in a water vehicle. Fresco.
Fresco. F-R-E-S-C-O. Fresco.
Puma.
Puma. P-U-M-A. Puma.
Cosmos.
Cosmos. C-O-S-M-O-S. Cosmos.
Panzer. Panzer.
Panzer. P-A-N-Z-E-R. Panzer.
Anchovy.
Anchovy. A-N-C-H-O-V-Y. Anchovy.
This could be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is salami. It's a noun and it means a highly seasoned sausage made of pork and beef. Salami.
Salami. S-A-L-A-M-I. Salami.
Belay. Instructors belay the students as they climb up the rock face. Belay. To secure a person at the end of a rope. Belay.
B-E-L-L-E-T-E. Belay.
I'm sorry, it's B-E-L-A-Y. This could be confused with another word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is croquette. It's a noun and it means a small cone-shaped or rounded mass consisting usually of minced fowl, meat, or vegetables coated with egg and breadcrumbs and fried in deep fat. Croquette.
Croquette. C-R-O-Q-U-E-T. Croquette.
I'm sorry, it's C-R-O-Q-U-E-T-T-E. Folksiness.
Folksiness. F-O-L-K-S-I-N-E-S-S. Folksiness.
This word has a homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is ductile. It's an adjective and it means capable of being permanently drawn out without breaking. Specifically, capable of being drawn out into wire or thread. Ductile.
Ductile. D-U-C-T-A-L. Ductile.
I'm sorry, it's D-U-C-T-I-L-E. Flotilla.
Flotilla. F-L-O-A-T-I-L-L-A.
I'm sorry, it's F-L-O-T-I-L-L-A. Artichoke.
Artichoke. A-R-T-I-C-H-O-K-E. Artichoke.
This could be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is lithe. It's It's an adjective, and it means agile and easily flexed or supple. Lithe.
Lithe. L-I-T-H-E. Lithe.
Giraffe.
Giraffe. G-I-R-A-F-F-E. Giraffe.
Siberian.
Siberian. S-I-B-E-R-I-A-N. Siberian.
Wagnerian.
Wagnerian. V-O-G-N-E-R-I-A-N. Wagnerian.
I'm sorry, it's W-A-G-N-E-R-I-A-N. Praline.
Could you repeat the word?
Praline.
Praline. P-R-O-L-I-N-E.
I'm sorry, it's P-R-A-L-I-N-E. Automaton.
Can I have a repeat, please?
Automaton.
Automaton. A-U-T-O-M-A-T-O-N. Automaton.
Condolences.
Condolences. C-O-N-D-O-L-E-N-C-E-S. Condolences.
Postmortem.
Postmortem. P-O-S-T-M-O-R-T-E-M. Postmortem.
Galleria.
Galleria. G-A-L-L-E-R-I-A. Galleria.
Knavery.
Knavery. N-A-V-E-R-I-A. Knavery.
Sorry, it's K-N-A-V-E-R-Y. Pangolin.
Can you define that, please?
Any of a family of Asian and African toothless mammals, having their body covered with large overlapping scales and feeding chiefly on ants and somewhat resembling the American anteaters. Pangolin.
Pangolin. P-A-N-G-O-L-I-N. Pangolin.
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. Can I have the definition, please?
A turnover made usually with a cheese filling. Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. Q-U-E-S-A-D-I-L-L-A. Quesadilla.
Strategy.
Strategy. S-T-R-A-G-Y. Strategy.
I'm sorry, it's S-T-R-A-T-E-G-Y. Rouge.
Rouge. R-O-U-G-E. Rouge.
Sombrero.
Sombrero. S-O-M-B-R-E-R-O. Sombrero.
Apathy.
Apathy. A-P-A-T-H-Y. Apathy.
Chalupa.
Can you give
fried corn tortilla, sometimes shaped like a boat, and usually filled with a savory mixture, as of meat, vegetables, or cheese. Chalupa.
Chalupa. C-H-A-L-U-P-A. Chalupa.
This word has a near homonym, so I'll give you the definition. Tamale. It's a noun, and it means ground meat seasoned with chili or other filling, rolled up in cornmeal dough, wrapped in corn husks, and steamed. Tamale.
Tamale. T-A-M-A-L-E. Tamale.
Fatigue.
Fatigue. F-A-T-I-G-U-E. Fatigue.
Ravioli.
Ravioli. May I have the definition?
Pasta made in little shells or cases and stuffed, as with cheese, spinach, or meat. Ravioli.
Ravioli. R-A-V-I-O-L-I. Ravioli.
Allegory.
Allegory. A-L-L-A-G-O-R-Y. Allegory.
I'm sorry, it's A-L-L-E-G-O-R-Y. This could be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is virtuoso. It's a noun, and it means one who excels in the technique of an art, especially a musical performer. Virtuoso.
Virtuoso. V-I-R-T-U-O-U-S-O.
I'm sorry, it's V-I-R-T-U-O. Amnesia. Amnesia.
Amnesia. A-M-N-E-S-I-A. Amnesia.
Matriarch.
Matriarch. M-A-T-R-I-A-R-C-H. Matriarch.
Bolero.
Bolero. B-A-L-E-R-I-O. Bolero.
I'm sorry, it's B-O-L-E-R-O. Acronym.
Acronym. A-C-R-O-N-Y-M. Acronym.
Bratwurst.
Can I have the definition, please?
Fresh pork sausage for frying or grilling. Bratwurst.
B-R-A-T-W-R-U-R-S-T.
I'm sorry, it's B-R-A-T-W-U-R-S-T.
Round one is finished. Let's give a large round of applause to those spellers that had extra hard work. Pretty tough when you get those hard words. You guys did a great job, and congratulations for even being here. So round one is finished. Let's take a quick break. We're going to ding the bell when we're going to start round two, so let's take 5 or 10 minutes. Spellers, you have snacks back there. Go visit your families, and then we'll have you back here. Please sit in your designated seats when you get back, and then we'll move people forward in the end.
I actually well, coming from this camera, they
It's not like YouTube. You don't. Well, everybody's checking it, but it's not. It still says it's waiting. Like I checked it, like 12 people are gonna die now, but I looked at it and it just says waiting for Rocky Mountain. It's a gray screen. And there's like it says like there's a whole bunch of people waiting, like a number. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
feedback loop trying to creep back in, but filter it out. Last year, I did some things differently. Well, apparently, it just gets sent to a lot of these guys. It gets sent to things well, on that streaming device that's hooked up to that thing, it's off. It's controlled by a phone. So the tech guy that set it up, so he can't, he can't come in and pull the app up and check it. He can't reset the YouTube link. He can't do anything.
They went like up and then around.
That live.
I just have a question. Okay, he got the word hog period, and I've never heard it before, and I didn't know where it came from.
Period. It comes from Richard Wagner, who was a famous composer and wrote.
Where does that word come from? Like, where does it at? He studied a whole bunch of words.
It was in the spell it that your school received 2 different word lists. Whoever your spelling bee coordinator is. There's 2 lists. Yeah, there's 2 lists. There's a spell it, which is just it's just one big list, like for all the grades.
Yeah.
That's about several hundred words. And then there's a booklet that says spell it, which actually divides the words usually by language of origin and talks about anatomy. And so they take a look at those. I believe Bulgarians and German. And that's the problem.
Okay, well that was my question. Where I was like, the kid before him gets like draft, and then he gets Wagnerian, and like how is that like fair? Like, I don't know. And I'm just like, he studied all these words, and like that one was the one that he did. Like, but every other person, everybody in the audience goes, what the heck is that? We weren't sure. And that's why I was just wondering. I'm like, where does the list come from? Because we studied it. But it's such a weird word, and then everybody like, the kid before him got draft. Okay, that was my question. Like, where is the list?
You need to check with your spelling bee coordinator at your school. And I'm the spelling bee coordinator at my school.
They didn't give us really anything because there was like a big mix-up, and they didn't re-register. They didn't register in time, and they had to go back and register. It was just
one of the things that you're going to find too is you're going to have to study words of origin because they show up all over this list.
Do you know any way we can spell it? Because you can access spell it whether you have.
Which is true, because you can actually go onto the scripts.
The first 300 words are spell it.
See, and they didn't send us anything.
Changed, so I had to print it
And they don't send us anything. So that was my question, because it was like, where did that word come from? I was like, and I know it's a lot of the job. Before I'm back to us, I mean, in a long period. Like, and like every other person.
And actually, that word has been on spelling bees for years. I've been doing this probably about 15 years, and that one comes out pretty regularly. No problem.
Thank you.
Good job, though. Way to get this far.
I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick, so if I'm not back before they start, yeah, that could be bad. I'll try and hurry.
Some of the characters
very nice writing.
Thank you. Check like nice and clean.
I'm okay.
Thanks. Yes. That's the start. Get your number.
Anything? I almost put this coming out. I was thinking I should have said life. That's how I was. That was the accurate pronunciation. But I'm like,
Round 2. Anybody still need to come down? Just a few reminders. There's been some people that are trying to find the spelling bee on YouTube, and there are a couple of links, and the one that works is the Rocky Mountain College spelling bee. And you'll know it's the correct one if you see the Rocky Mountain College logo. So if you have anybody that's looking for the spelling bee on YouTube, that's the one that you need to find. How we doing? Round 2. Get some snacks. Make sure you got some water. How's our anxiety? Good? Mediocre? You guys are doing great. I can hear all of you. Just as another reminder, make sure you are not pulling away from the microphone when you speak. You just stay up near the microphone and make sure you adjust it to your height so the judges can hear all of the letters in the word. Anybody have any questions? Are we ready for round 2? Deep breath. There we go. Judges, are we ready for round 2? Any reminders for the contestants before we begin?
I was just thinking, as you'll end up changing seats as we lose spellers, don't forget to take your water bottle with you if you want it.
Yes. And just return to your seats now, and then we'll, probably after round 2, we'll condense a little bit and have you move up. So, but go back to your seats when you finish successfully spelling the words. We ready? Let's begin.
All right, round 2. Your word is chronology.
Chronology. C-H-R-O-O-L-G-Y. Chronology.
I'm sorry, it's C-H-R-O-N-O-L-O-G-Y. Empanada.
Empanada. Can I have the definition, please?
A pastry turnover stuffed especially with a savory meat filling. Empanada.
Empanada. E-M-P-A-N-A-D-A. Empanada.
Taj.
Can I have the definition, please?
A cap worn in Muslim countries, especially a tall cone-shaped cap worn by dervishes. Taj.
Can I have the language word?
This word is from a Persian-derived Arabic word. Taj.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The dervish was wearing a white taj made of felt.
Taj. T-A-U-G-E. Taj.
I'm sorry, it's T-A-J. This word has a near homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is pistachio. It's a noun, and it means the edible green seed of a small tree of southern Europe and Asia Minor. Pistachio.
Pistachio. P-I-S-T-A-C-H-I-O. Pistachio.
Musicale. Listen, wait. Musicale. A A usually private concert of music, sometimes the pronouncer can't pronounce things very clearly. A usually private concert of music, typically comprising a social entertainment. Musicale.
Musicale. M-U-S-I-C-A-L.
Sorry, it's M-U-S-I-C-A-L-E. I need to take my own advice to slow down and speak clearly. Your word is aristocracy.
Aristocracy. Aristocracy. A-R-I-S-T-O-C-R-A-C-Y. Aristocracy.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. A-L-C-H-O-H-O-L. Alcohol.
I'm sorry, it's A-L-C-O-H-O-L. Harpsichord.
Harpsichord. H-A-R-P-S-I-C-H-O-R-D.
This could be confused with another word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is etymology. It's a noun, and it means a branch of linguistics concerned with the history, often including the prehistory, of a linguistic form, as a word or morpheme. Etymology.
Etymology. E-T-I-M-O-L-O-G-Y. Etymology.
Sorry, it's E-T-Y-M-O-L-O-G-Y. Participant.
Participant. P-A-R-T-I-C-I-P-A-N-T. Participant.
Apostrophe.
Apostrophe. A-P-O-S-T-R-A-P-H-E. Apostrophe.
I'm sorry, it's A-P-O-S-T-R-O-P-H-E. Melancholy.
Melancholy. M-E-L-A-N-C-H-O-L-Y. Melancholy.
Neologism.
Definition, please.
A new word, usage, or expression. Neologism.
Can you say the sentence, please?
Nelson encountered a neologism in almost every paragraph of the article about computers. Neologism.
Neologism. N-E-O-L-O-G-I-S-M. Neologism.
Enchilada.
Enchilada. E-N-C-H-I-L-A-D-A. Enchilada.
Misanthropy.
Misanthropy. M-I-S-A-N-T-H-R-O-P-Y. Misanthropy.
Grumple.
Grumple.
No.
Listen. Grumple.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Peter calls grumple tapioca snow because of its shape and color. Grumple.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Grumple.
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 Grumble.
Grumple.
Grumple.
I think you said it correctly that time.
Okay. Grumble. Graupel.
I'm sorry, it's Graupel.
Mahal. Language of origin, please.
This word is from an Arabic word.
Mahal. M-A-H-A-L. Mahal.
Concerto.
Concerto. C-O-N-C-E-R-T-O. Concerto.
Relevant.
Relevant. R-E-L-E-V-A-N-T. Relevant.
Piazza.
Can you repeat that, please?
Piazza.
Piazza. P-I-A-Z-A.
I'm sorry, it's Piazza. Boudoir.
Boudoir. B-O-U-D-O-I-R. Boudoir.
Patel.
Can you repeat that, please?
Patel.
Definition, please.
The headman of a village in India. Patel.
Patel. P-A-T-E-L-L. Patel.
Sorry, it's P-A-T-E-L. This could be confused with another word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is cavalry. It's a noun, and it means the component of an army that maneuvers and fights on horseback. Cavalry.
Cavalry. C-A-V-A-L-R-Y. Cavalry.
Mole.
Mole. Definition, please.
A highly spiced sauce made principally of chili and chocolate, but containing numerous other ingredients and served with meat, such as beef or turkey. Mole.
Mole. M. O. L. E. T. Mole.
Sorry, it's M-O-L-E. Sukiyaki.
Can I have a definition, please?
A dish consisting of thin slices of meat, tofu, and vegetables cooked in soy sauce and sugar. Sukiyaki.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Sukiyaki.
Sukiyaki. S-U-K-I-Y-A-K-I. Sukiyaki.
Chimichanga.
Chimichanga. C-H-I-M-I-C-H-A-N-G-A. Chimichanga.
Thesaurus.
Thesaurus. Thesaurus.
I'm Sorry, it's T-H-E-S-A-U-R-U-S. Mongrel.
Mongrel. M-O-N-G-R-I-L. Mongrel.
I'm sorry, it's M-O-N-G-R-E-L. Buccaneer.
Buccaneer. B-U-C-C-A-N-E-E-R. Buccaneer.
This could be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the definition. Homogeneous. It's an adjective and it means of a similar kind or nature. Homogeneous.
Homogeneous.
No. Homogeneous.
Homogeneous. H-O-M-O-G-E-N-E-O-U-S. Homogeneous.
Sashimi.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Sashimi.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Servers carried around trays of sashimi and other hors d'oeuvres at the reception. Sashimi.
Language of origin, please.
This word is from Japanese.
Sashimi. S-A-S-H-A-M-I. Sashimi.
Sorry, it's S-A-S-H-I-M-I. Regime.
Regime. R-E-G-I-M-E. Regime.
Crescendo.
Crescendo. C-R-E-S-C-E-N-D-O. Crescendo.
Metaphor.
Metaphor. M-E-T-A-P-H-O-R. Metaphor.
This could be confused with another word, so I'll give you the definition. Periphery. It's a noun and it means surrounding space, an area lying beyond the strict limits of a thing. Periphery.
Periphery. P-E-R-I-P-H-E-R-Y. Periphery.
Saffron.
Can you repeat that?
Saffron.
Saffron. S-A-F-R-O-N.
Sorry, it's S-A-F-F-R-O-N. Eulogy.
Can you repeat that, please?
Eulogy.
Can you use it as a sentence?
The university president delivered a moving eulogy at the funeral of the dean. Eulogy.
Eulogy. U-E-L-O-G-Y. Eulogy.
Sorry, it's E-U-L-O-G-Y. Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. M-I-S-T-L-E-T-O-E. Mistletoe.
This word has a near homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is protocol. It's a noun and it means a rigid, long-established code prescribing complete deference to superior rank and strict adherence to due order of precedence and precisely correct procedure. Protocol.
Protocol. P-R-O-T-I-C-A-L. Protocol.
I'm sorry, it's P-R-O-T-O-C-O-L. Allegro.
Allegro. May I have the definition?
In a brisk, lively manner, used as a direction in music. Allegro.
Allegro. A-L-L-E-G-R-O. Allegro.
This word has a near homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is cynical. It's an adjective, and it means exhibiting feelings ranging from distrustful doubt to contemptuous and mocking disbelief. Cynical. Cynical. This word is from a Greek word that went to Latin and then French, plus an English combining form. Cynical.
Cynical. S-I-N-I-C-O-L. Cynical.
I'm sorry, it's C-Y-N-I-C-A-L. Nougat.
Definition, please.
A confection made by mixing nuts or sometimes fruit pieces in a sugar paste whose composition is varied to give either a chewy or a brittle consistency. Nougat.
Nougat. N-O-U-G-A-T. Nougat.
Perennial.
Perennial. P-E-R-E-N-N-I-A-L. Perennial.
A big round of applause for big round of applause for those that had super hard words that round. Congratulations, guys. Nice job. Now we're going to move forward a little bit. Make sure that we stay in numerical order. So you guys want to help with that? And then we'll get into round 3. How are we doing, contestants? We're pros now. We've been up here 3 times, including the practice round. You guys are doing great. Remember to speak into the microphone. Our helpers are going to help you out when we come up here and go into round 3. So the rounds are going to go pretty fast now, and we'll remind you to stay up on stage once we get down to the final number of contestants. So, everybody good? We ready? Deep breath. There we go. Let's do this. Round 3. Any announcements?
I just wanted to remind you all that you can ask for an alternate pronunciation. I feel like there have been a few people that maybe thought something should be pronounced differently, and I do have some alternate pronunciations, but I can't give them to you unless you ask. So don't be afraid to ask if you think that you recognize the word, but maybe it's pronounced differently, because sometimes what they think is the most common pronunciation that they give me to say first isn't really common for us in Montana. So don't be afraid to ask for that. All right.
Anything from the judges table? We ready to go to round 3? All right.
Gurami.
Gurami. Can I have origin, please?
The origin? This word is from, no, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Malay? M-A-L-A-Y is the language that I'm pronouncing perhaps incorrectly. Malay.
Can I have the definition?
Any of several small, brightly colored Asian fishes often kept in the tropical aquarium. Gurami.
Gurami. G-O-U-R-A-M-I. Gurami.
Rhetoric.
Can you repeat that?
Rhetoric.
Can I have that sentence?
Mitchell signed up for the required first-year course in rhetoric.
Can I have the definition?
The art or practice of writing or speaking as means of communication or persuasion, often with special concern for literary effect. Rhetoric.
Rhetoric. R-E-T-O-R-I-C. Rhetoric.
Sorry, it's R-H-E-T-O-R-I-C. Contrapuntal.
Contrapuntal. Contrapuntal. C-O-N-T-R-A-P-U-N-T-A-L. Contrapuntal.
Phenomenon.
Phenomenal.
Geronimo.
Can I have a definition?
Used as a battle cry by paratroopers, typically at the moment of jumping. Geronimo.
Geronimo. G-E-R-I. I-M-O. Geronimo.
Geronimo. Dyslexia.
Dyslexia. D-Y-S-L-E-X-I-A. Dyslexia.
Provolone.
Definition, please.
An often pear-shaped cheese of stringy texture made of plastic curd and hung in a net to cure. Provolone.
Provolone. P-R-O-V-O-L-O-N-E.
This could be confused with another word, so I will give you the definition. Tachometer. It's a noun and it means a device for indicating speed of rotation. Tachometer.
Tachometer. T-A-C-O-M-E-T-R. Tachometer.
Sorry, it's T-A-C-H-O-M-E-T-E-R. Oratorio.
Oratorio. O-R-A-T-O-R-I-O. Oratorio.
Nemesis.
Nemesis. N-E-M-E-S-I-S. Nemesis.
Terrapin.
Terrapin. May I have the definition, please?
Any of various North American turtles living in fresh or brackish water. Terrapin.
Terrapin. T-E-R-R-A-P-I-N. Terrapin.
This could be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is patina. It's a noun, and it means a surface appearance as a coloring or mellowing of something grown beautiful, especially with age or use. Patina.
Could I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from Latin.
Patina. P-A-T-I-N-A. Patina.
Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis. M-E-T-A-M-O-R-P-H-O-S-I-S. Metamorphosis.
Carafe.
The definition, please.
A bottle usually made of glass, with a narrow neck and spherical body, and used to hold water or beverages. Carafe.
Language of origin, please.
Originally Arabic, this word passed through Italian and then French before becoming English. Carafe.
Carafe. C-A-R-A-F. Carafe.
Sorry, it's C-A-R-A-F-E. Maelstrom.
Can I have the definition, please?
A powerful, often destructive water current that usually moves in a circular direction with extreme rapidity. A whirlpool. Maelstrom.
Maelstrom. M-A-E-L-S-T-R-O-M. Maelstrom.
Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy. B. U-R-E-A-U-C-R-A-C-Y. Bureaucracy.
Synchronous.
Synchronous. S-Y-N-C-R-O-N-I-S. Synchronous.
I'm sorry, it's S-Y-N-C-H-R-O-N-O-U-S. Pasteurize.
Pasteurize. P-A-S-T-E-U-R-I-Z-E. Pasteurize.
Wampum.
Can I have a language of origin?
This word is from Narragansett. Wampum.
Can I have a definition?
Beads made of shells, polished and strung together in strands, belts, or sashes, and used by the North American Indians as money, ceremonial pledges, and ornaments. Wampum.
Wampum. W-A-M-P-U-M. Wampum.
Pentathlon.
Pentathlon. Can I have the definition, please?
A contest in the modern Olympic Games involving participation by each contestant in horseback riding, shooting, fencing, swimming, and running. Pentathlon.
Pentathlon. Pentathlon. P-E-N-T-A-T-H-L-O-N. Pentathlon.
Isinglass.
Could you give a definition?
Mica, especially when in thin, transparent sheets. Isinglass.
Isinglass. E-I-S-E-N-G-L-A-S-S. Isinglass.
I'm sorry, it's I-S-I-N-G-L-A-S-S. Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. U-B-I-Q-U-I-T-O-U-S. Ubiquitous.
Poinsettia.
Can you use that in a sentence?
The delivery woman brought a poinsettia to Karen's door. Poinsettia.
Poinsettia. P-O-I-N-S-E-T-T-I-A. Poinsettia.
Bezoar.
Bezoar, may I have the definition?
A mass composed usually of undigested or partially digested organic matter, such as hair or plant fiber, that is trapped in the digestive tract and especially the stomach, and often becomes infiltrated with minerals. Bezoar.
May I have it in a sentence?
A bezoar was thought in earlier times to be an effective antidote to poison. Bezoar.
Bezoar. B-E-E-S-O-R-E. Bezoar.
I'm sorry, it's B-E-Z-O-A-R. Lederhosen.
Lederhosen. L-E-D-E-R-H-O-S-E-N. Lederhosen.
Babka.
Language of origin, please.
This word is from a Polish word. Babka.
B-O-B-K-A. Babka.
I'm sorry, it's B-A-B-K-A.
All right, a round of applause for our fallen colleagues. I think we should move to one side. Can we do that? Staying in numerical order. Should we do this over here? Will that work? Just to make things a little bit easier. Our numbers are getting smaller. Nice job, you guys and girls. Congratulations. We're moving on to round 4. Anything that we need to announce for round 4? I can't count either. A few. 18. So when we're down, when we get down to about 8, then we'll have another announcement. But everything is normal for this time. So, all right, we ready? Deep breath. Round 4. There we go. Anything else? We good? Okay.
Charlatan.
Charlatan. C-H-A-R-L-A-T-A-N. Charlatan.
Efficacy.
Efficacy. Efficacy. E-F-F-I-C-A-C-Y. Efficacy.
Furlough.
I have the language of origin.
The language of origin. This is from a Dutch word. Furlough.
Furlough. F-U-R-L-O-W.
I'm sorry, it's F-U-R-L-O-U-G-H. Gestalt.
Gestalt. G-E-S-T-A-L-T. Gestalt.
This word has a homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is pneumatic. It's an adjective, and it means adapted for holding compressed air, inflated with air. Pneumatic.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The development of the pneumatic tire was a major advance for the bicycle. Pneumatic.
Pneumatic. N-U-M-A-T-I-C. Pneumatic.
I'm sorry, it's P-N-E-U-M-A-T-I-C. This could be confused with another word, so I will give you the definition. The word is barabara. It's a noun and it means a sod or turf hut of northern Siberia or of Alaska, especially a hut of the Aleutian Islanders built partially or wholly underground. Barabara.
Barabara. B-A-R-A-B-A-R-A. Barabara.
Ameliorate.
Ameliorate. May I have the language of origin?
This is from Latin.
Ameliorate. A-M-E-L-I-A-R-A-T-E. Ameliorate.
Sorry, it's A-M-E-L-I-O-R-A-T-E. Dichotomy.
Dichotomy. I have the language of origin.
This is from Greek.
Dichotomy. D-I-C-H-O-T-O-M-Y. Dichotomy.
This word has a homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is stollen. It's a noun and it means a sweet yeast bread containing fruits and nuts, usually made in a long oval loaf. Stollen.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
It's from German. Stollen.
Stollen. S-C-H-T-O-L-E-N. Stollen.
Sorry, it's S-T-O-L-L-E-N. This could be confused with a similar word, so I will give you the definition. The word is motif. It's a noun and it means a usually recurring, conspicuous thematic element or feature, as in a work of art. Motif.
Motif. M-O-T-I-F. Motif.
Jiva.
Can I have the definition, please?
The vital energy of life. Used in Hinduism. Jiva.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The Hindu explained that all beings possessed of jiva are of two kinds, those who can move and those who cannot. Jiva.
Jiva. J-I-V-A. Jiva.
Kovsh.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The silver kovsh made by Fabergé sold for $20,000 at the auction. Kovsh.
Language of origin, please?
This word is from a word that went from Lithuanian to Russian. Kovsh.
Kovsh. C-A-U-G-H-E. Kovsh.
I'm sorry, it's K-O-V-S-H. Your word is blasé.
Blasé. B-L-A-S-E. Blasé.
Spinet.
Can you give me a definition, please?
A small upright piano whose back barely rises above the keyboard. Spinet.
Spinet. S-P-I-N-N-E-T. Spinet.
Sorry, it's S-P-I-N-E-T. Water zooey.
Water zooey. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes, I have. Just a second. I'm making sure I say it correctly. So water zooey or water zoe.
Water zooey. Can I have the definition, please?
It's a stew of chicken or seafood and vegetables in a seasoned stock thickened with cream and egg yolks. Water suey or water zoe?
Water Zooey. WATERZOOI. Water Zooey.
Paradigm.
Can I have a definition, please?
It means an example or a pattern. Paradigm.
PARADIGM. Paradigm.
Innocuous.
Can I have a definition, please?
Not likely to arouse hostility or give offense. Inoffensive. Innocuous.
Innocuous. INNOCUOUS. Innocuous.
Narcissistic.
Narcissistic. NARCISSISTIC. Narcissistic.
Round of applause for our colleagues that had super hard words that last round. Nice job. These are really hard words.
It gets worse.
They're really hard. We have been commenting on how challenging they are, so very well done. In the world of spell check, you know, with our computers, when we type a word and then we automatically know that we don't spell it correctly, and it just tells us how to do it. So this is very impressive. These are really, really hard words. Okay, round 5. Is that where we're at? You guys are pros now. I don't even need to tell you to take a deep breath and calm down, because you're already there. Nice job. Are we ready for round 5? Anything to announce? Okay, let's get to it.
Arachnid.
Arachnid. Can I have the origin, please?
Origin. It's from Greek.
ARACHNID. Arachnid.
Surveillance.
Surveillance. Surveillance. SURVEILLANCE. Surveillance.
Garibaldi.
Garibaldi. GARIBALDI. Garibaldi.
Alcazar.
Alcazar. ALCAZAR. Alcazar.
This word has a homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is kirtle. It's a noun, and it means a garment resembling a tunic or coat, usually reaching to the knees and worn by men, often as the principal body garment until the 16th century. Kirtle.
May I have the definition, please?
Okay, I read it to you, but I'll read it again. Do you want the sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. So the definition is a garment resembling a tunic or coat. And the sentence is, Ethelred snagged his kirtle on the saddle when he mounted his steed. Kirtle.
Kirtle. KIRTLE. Kirtle.
Myriad.
Myriad. Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from Greek.
Myriad. MYRIAD. Myriad.
Quisling.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Quisling.
Can you give me the definition, please?
A traitorous national who aids the invader of his country and often serves as chief agent or puppet governor. Quisling.
Root of origin.
This word is from a Norwegian name.
Quisling. Quizling. Quisling.
Sorry, it's Quisling. Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg. BLITZKRIEG. Blitzkrieg.
This word has a near homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is karaoke. It's a noun and it means a device that plays instrumental accompaniments for a selection of songs to which the user sings along. Karaoke.
Karaoke. KARAOKE. Karaoke.
Apartheid.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Apartheid.
May I have a definition, please?
A former policy of segregation and political and economic discrimination against non-European groups in the Republic of South Africa. Apartheid.
Apartheid. APARTHEID. Apartheid.
Peccadillo.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The mayor regarded his misuse of campaign money as a common peccadillo.
Peccadillo. PECCADILLO. Peccadillo.
Recidivist.
Recidivist. RECIDIVIST. Recidivist.
Congratulations. Round of applause for those that were out for last round. Round 6. Ready to go? Oh, yes. Short break. Is that okay?
Bathroom break. Looks like it's needed.
Yes. Yeah, it's probably time for that. Yeah.
They're not even asking for it. I know. And the ones that are
But there is the. Oh yeah, you're right. They are.
they are. He's like, oh, they're not.
Okay, you guys decide. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Okay.
I guess we have to. They make you well, that was right.
So what is the recommendation for where we need five, when we have 5 spellers left?
How many places are we recognized?
5.
We're given 2 months, no ties for us.
So when we have 8 left, that's kind of maybe what we're thinking? Have them all stay on stage?
8 to 10 helping us spell all
Okay, right. Okay, that's right. Okay.
If they're like only 4 kids in the class, I would do that. Like 5 kids on the field, we want to spell that.
So after a round, we're just like, yep. Well, you guys just tell me what to do.
Sounds good.
We're not quite there yet.
Yeah, we're going to go.
Some hard words. Because they never
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, yeah, they get the list. They give us the list. Yeah, it's not like the turkey. Like water zoo is the turkey.
Right. Around the corner to the left?
Yep.
If you want to tell us, give chips or pretzels or whatever. Donating families. I really don't want to tell us that.
We kind of want those snacks to disappear. So families and participants, go take those snacks if you would like to. A few more minutes and then we'll start.
Comparable with the stuff we did in giving. I made that a couple weeks ago.
I was it.
I know, we're sitting here going, why all the food? This is so
like, we go to the Mexican restaurant menu.
Right.
That would be like,
So we were just saying.
It's like, and then they come to me for us. I know.
Yeah.
They would have made a lot more sense. I know. She asked the right question. She kept a French ending, which was a reasonable choice.
but yeah, there's been so many Spanish words. They're always on. I don't think there's I've read all of the different I spelled tortilla in 5th grade when I was everyone has words. I guess it's just a good word. Feels good to stand up. I'm glad somebody suggested it. No. Actually, my high school choir were going to go see Grease at the Billings Studio Theater tonight. I decided it would be, so they had a different chaperone riding the bus with them from Big Timber to Center already. But I was here already.
Absolutely not.
I had to be smart. That was Tony Hammond. Yep. That was nice. And he was at Rocky Mountain College doing the bands here. He loves it. Singer. If I were to maybe Tom, middle school choir is not the easiest thing. I only have one class right now.
Middle school, anything.
Right.
I'm sorry.
But I'm telling you, my student taught at Castle Rock Middle School band. And middle school band is so easy for middle school choir because they don't have an instrument in their mouth. So, you know, they talk all the time normally. But in band, you support
point in time.
Oh, 5 junior high is great. 5 of them is great. I have 45 of them at a time. That's the problem.
45. Oh my god, that's like a nightmare.
It was really fun actually when we went to the youth thing because I had like each 12 of my students who are not okay. Thank you. And not the ones who drive me up at all in class. They're the good ones. And so actually one of them was ISIS, who's ISIS. I feel bad that I got it. It's okay. Yeah. That is yeah. It was a little confusing when they first made it. So we don't need, yeah, okay. Just let me know when you're on here. All right, so what? This is 6. This is 6.
Is this everybody? Anybody missing? Raise your hand if you're not here. All right, we're getting down to, we're in round 6. These are super hard words. You guys are doing great. So, anything to announce before round 6? Okay, round 6. Commence.
Yeah. We've got like 11, so.
I would just say, if they miss a word, just go sit down there until the end of the round, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do.
Okay, so for this round you want that? Okay, do you guys understand that? So if you miss a word, come sit over on this side, and then if you get it correct, sit over here, and then after the round we'll figure it out. But don't exit quite yet.
That way if many of you misspell, we can, if all of you misspell, you'll all be reinstated. Please don't do that.
Got it? Misspelled word, sit down? Okay. All right, let's start round 6.
This could be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the definition. The word is carbonara. It's a noun and it means a dish of hot pasta into which other ingredients, such as raw eggs, bacon, or ham, and grated cheese have been mixed, often used postpositively. Carbonara.
Can I have the origin, please?
This word is from Latin-derived Italian. Carbonara.
Carbonara. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Luis cooked spaghetti carbonara for his extended family at the holidays. Carbonara.
Carbonara. C-A-R-B-A-N-A-R-A. Carbonara.
I'm sorry, it's C-A-R-B-O-N-A-R-A.
Pious. Pious? May I please have the definition?
Devout.
Pious. P-I-O-U-S. Pious.
This word has a near homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is casita. It's a noun and it means a small house. Casita.
Casita.
Wait, can you listen and say that again? I thought you said something wrong. Casita.
Casita.
Yes.
C-A-S-I-T-A. Casita.
Lithuania.
Could I have a language of origin?
This word is a European geographical name.
Okay.
Lithuania.
Lithuania. L-I-T-H-U-A-N-I-A. Lithuania.
This word has a homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is Aries. It's a noun and it means one born under the first sign of the zodiac. Aries.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Bonnie says she is enthusiastic and loyal because she is an Aries.
Aries. A-R-E-S. Aries.
I'm sorry, it's A-R-I-E-S. Leechcraft.
Leechcraft. Can I have the definition, please?
The art of healing, medical knowledge, and skill. Leechcraft.
What's the language of origin?
This word consists of two originally English parts. Leechcraft.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not. Leechcraft.
Leechcraft. L-E... E-C-H-C-R-A-F-T, Leechcraft.
Romanticism.
Romanticism. R-O-M-A-N-T-I-C-I-S-M. Romanticism.
This word has a near homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is paucity. It's a noun and it means smallness of quantity, dearth, insufficiency, or scarcity. Paucity.
Can I have the origin, please?
Originally Latin, this word came to English from Latin or French. Paucity.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I don't have any. Paucity.
Paucity. P-A-U-C-I-T-Y. Paucity.
Crimean.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Crimean.
Can I have a language of origin, please?
This word consists of a Russian geographical name plus an English combining form. Crimean.
C-R-I-N-E-A-N. Crimean.
Afghan.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Mrs. Campbell knitted a striped afghan as a housewarming present for her new neighbors. Afghan.
Language of origin, please.
This is from a Pashto word. Afghan.
Afghan. A-F-G-H-A-N. Afghan.
This word has a homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is chai. It's a noun and it means a beverage that is traditionally made from a blend of black tea, honey, spices, and milk. Chai.
Chai. C-H-A-I. Chai.
Round of applause. Same process. If you spell the word incorrectly, make sure you sit down over here, and then we'll continue the round. Anything else to announce? Okay, round 7.
Unicameral.
Unicameral. May I please have the definition?
Having a single chamber, such as consisting of a single legislative chamber. Unicameral.
Are there any alternate pronunciations, please?
Yes, there is unicameral or unicameral.
So it's unicameral?
Unicameral or unicameral.
So unicameral. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is made up of Latin parts.
Unicameral. U-N-I-C-A-M-E-R-A-L. Unicameral.
Pilates. Pilates. P-I-L-A-T-E-S. Pilates. This could be confused with another word, so I will give you the definition. The word is morpheme. It's a noun, and it means a meaningful linguistic unit that contains no smaller meaningful parts. Morpheme.
Morpheme. M-O-R-P-H-E-M-E. Morpheme.
Primordial.
Primordial. Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Can I have the definition, please?
Existing at or from the beginning. First created or developed. Earliest or primeval. Primordial.
Primordial. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I do not have any alternates, just primordial.
Is it primordial?
I believe you're pronouncing it correctly. Primordial.
Primordial. P-R-I-M-O-R-D-E-A-L. Primordial.
I'm sorry, it's D-I-A-L. Touche.
Touche. T-O-U-C-H-E. Touche.
Expropriate.
Expropriate. Can I have the definition, please?
It means to take out of the possession of another, to transfer the property of another to one's own possession. Expropriate.
Expropriate. Expropriate. E-X-P-R-O-P-R-I-A-T-E. Expropriate.
Prorata.
Can I have a definition, please?
Proportionately, according to some exactly calculable factor, as share, liability, or period of time. In proportion. Prorata.
P-R-O-R-A-E-T-A. Prorata.
I'm sorry, it's P-R-O-R-A-T-A. Kestrel.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Sean spotted an injured kestrel on the roof of the library. Kestrel.
Language of origin, please.
Originally Latin, this word went through French before becoming English. Kestrel.
Can I have a definition, please?
Any of various small, chiefly old world falcons that usually hover in the air while searching for prey. Kestrel.
Kestrel. K-E-S-T-R-A-L. Kestrel.
I'm sorry, it's K-E-S-T-R-E-L. Agave.
See that again?
Agave.
What's the language of origin?
Originally Greek, this word passed into Latin and then English. Agave. Sorry, it's AGAVE.
Big round of applause for this group over here.
Round 8.
Round 8.
This could be confused with a similar word, so I will give you the definition. The word is Mongol. It's a noun, and it means a member of one of the traditionally pastoral peoples of Mongolia, who conquered much of Asia and Eastern Europe in the 12th and 13th centuries. Mongol.
Mongol. Mongol. M-O-N-G-O-L. Mongol.
Potsherd.
Potsherd. Can I get the definition, please?
A piece of a broken earthen pot, a pottery fragment. Potsherd.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I do not have any alternates. Potsherd.
Can I have the language of origin?
It's from English. Not very helpful, sorry. Potsherd.
Potsherd. P-O-T-S-H-E-R-D. Potsherd.
This word has a near homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is cambio. It's a noun, and it means a money exchange, especially in a Latin country. Cambio.
Could I have a language of origin?
This word is from Latin-derived Italian. Cambio.
Cambio. C-A-M-B. I-O.
Myocardiograph.
Could you repeat the word?
Myocardiograph.
Is there an alternate pronunciation?
There is not.
Okay.
Myocardiograph.
Myocardiograph. M-I-O-C-A-R-D-I-O-G-R-A-P-H. Myocardiograph.
Sorry, it's M-Y. The rest you have right. Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum. C-H-R-Y-S-A-N-T-H-A-T-H-U-M. Chrysanthemum.
I'm sorry, it's C-H-R-Y-S-A-N-T-H-E-M-U-M.
Pardon? Spell off the fourth and fifth place.
Oh, okay.
Those two.
So we'll have these two spell off for fourth and fifth place.
All right, your word is palmette.
Could you repeat the word?
Palmette. I'm sorry, palmette.
Palmette. P-A-L-M-E-T-T-E. Palmette.
Amphivorous.
Could you repeat the word?
Amphivorous.
Amphivorous. Amphivorous. A-M-P-H-I-V-O-R-O-U-S. Amphivorous.
Theomachy.
Could you repeat that?
Theomachy.
Theomachy. Theomicey. Theomachy.
I'm sorry, it's Theomachy. Ecclesiology.
Ecclesiology. Can I have the definition, please?
The study of the doctrine of the church. Ecclesiology.
Ecclesiology. Ecclesiology. Ecclesiology.
This could be confused with a similar word, so I will give you the definition. The word is iridian. It's an adjective and it means having the colors of the rainbow. Iridian.
Iridian. I-R-I-D-I-A-N. Iridian.
Bitumen.
Bitumen. Can I have the definition, please?
Any of various mixtures of hydrocarbons, such as asphalt, crude petroleum, or tar. Excuse me. That occur naturally or are obtained as residues from naturally occurring substances. Bitumen.
Could I have the origin?
This word is probably of a Celtic origin, but English borrowed it from Latin. Bitumen.
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 Bitumen. B-A-T-U-M-A-N. Bitumen.
Sorry, it's B-I-T-U-M-E-N, and I think that takes care of the spell off. You don't need to spell it. All right, so one of you three is going to Washington, D.C. So this is round 9?
12.
Oh, right. Something like that. Your word is carotid.
Carotid. May I please have the definition?
Belonging to or situated near either of the two main arteries that supply blood to the head. Carotid.
Are there any other pronunciations?
There are not.
So it's
Just carotid.
carotid. May I please have the language of origin?
Originally Greek, this word came to English from French or Greek. Carotid.
Carotid. C-A-R-A-T-I-D. Carotid.
I'm sorry, it's C-A-R-O-T-I-D. Enfleurage.
Enfleurage. Is it French?
It is from Latin-derived French.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Alas, no. Enfleurage.
Enfleurage. Can I have the definition, please?
A process of obtaining fragrant oils for perfumes from freshly picked flowers. Enfleurage. There's one syllable I need to pronounce a little better there. Enfleurage.
Enfleurage.
Yes.
E-F-F-L-E-U-R-A-G-E. Enfleurage.
I'm sorry, it's E-N-F-L-E-U-R-A-G-E. All right, your word is ornithofauna.
Could I have a definition, please?
It means the birds of a region or habitat. Ornithofauna.
Ornithofauna. O-R-I-N-I-T-H.
Ornithofauna.
I'm sorry, it's Ornithofauna. So we will begin a new round with all three of you back in. Phew. Your word is alla prima.
Alla prima. Are there any other alternate pronunciations?
I have alla prima or alla prima. Alla prima, alla prima.
May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from Italian.
Alla prima. A-L-A-P-R-I-M-A, alla prima.
I'm sorry, it's A-L-L-A-P-R-I-M-A. Your word is refugium.
Refugium. Refugium. R-E-F-U-G-I-U-M. Refugium.
Suffolk.
Could I have a definition, please?
A county of eastern England, bordering on the North Sea. Suffolk.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes, I have Suffolk or Suffolk. Suffolk.
Suffolk. S-U-F-F-O-L-K. Suffolk.
Please remember as we go on, if one of you misspells and the other spells correctly, the person who spells correctly will have to spell another word in a separate round by themselves to be declared the champion. So, let's continue. Your word is aioli.
Aioli. Can I have the definition, please?
A sauce made of crushed garlic, egg yolks, olive oil, and lemon juice, and sometimes potato. Garlic mayonnaise. Aioli.
Aioli. A-O-L-I. Aioli.
Sorry, it's A-I-O-L-I. Silographer.
Could I have a definition?
A writer of satires. Silographer.
Could you repeat the word?
Silographer.
Silographer. S-A-L-O-G-R-O-P-H-E-R. Silographer.
I'm sorry, it's S-I-L-L-O-G-R-A-P-H-E-R. So, you're both back in. This word has a near homonym, so I will give you the definition. The word is polydamas. It's an adjective and it means inhabiting several nests. Polydamas.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not, just polydamas.
Polydamas or pelidamas? Polydamas.
I only have polydamas.
Polydamas. P-A-L-I-D-I-M-O-U-S.
I'm sorry, it's P-O-L-Y-D-O-M-O-U-S. Laterite.
Could I have a definition?
A mottled, quarryable clay which hardens on exposure to air. Laterite.
Could I have a language of origin?
This word consists of an originally Latin part plus an English combining form. Laterite.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Laterite. L-A-T-T-E-R-I-T-E.
Sorry, just L-A-T-E-R-I-T-E. Your word is horotelic.
Horotelic. Could I get the definition, please?
of or relating to biological evolution at rates within the range or rate distribution usual for a given group of plants or animals. Horatelic.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from originally Greek parts plus an English combining form. Horatelic.
Horatelic. Horretelic. Horatelic.
Sorry, it's Horotelic. Nectarivorous.
Could I have a definition?
Feeding on the sweet liquid secreted by certain plants. Nectarivorous.
Nectarivorous. Nectarivorous. Nectarivorous.
Sorry, it's Nectarivorous. Pneumectomy.
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 Yes.
Could I have the definition, please?
The surgical removal of lung tissue. Pneumectomy.
Pneumectomy. Pneumectomy. Pneumectomy.
Telenosis.
Could I have a definition?
Knowledge of distant happenings obtained by occult or unknown means. Clairvoyance. Telenosis.
Telenosis. Telenosis. Telenosis.
I'm sorry, it's Telegnosis.
Spelling for the championship.
If you spell this correctly, you will be our champion. Your word is pleurisy.
Pleurisy. Can I get the definition?
Inflammation of the membrane lining the chest cavity and enveloping the lungs. Pleurisy.
Pleurisy. Pluricy. Pleurisy.
Sorry, it's Pleurysy. All right, you're both back in. You're first. Same order. All right. Your word is emissarium.
Emissarium?
Yes.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not. Just emissarium.
Emissarium. Emissarium.
I'm sorry, it's Emissarium. This could be confused with a similar word, so I will give you the definition. The word is maniliform. It's an adjective, and it means jointed or constricted at regular intervals so as to resemble a string of beads. Maniliform.
Maniliform. Maniliform. Maniliform.
Sorry, it's Moniliform. Bibliopogy.
Bibliopogy. Bibliopogy. Bibliopogy.
Sorry, it's Bibliopeg. Etymon.
Can you repeat the word?
Etymon.
Can I have a definition?
It means the word in a foreign language that is the source of a particular loan word. Etymon.
Etymon.
No. Listen. Etymon.
Etymon?
Yes.
Etymon. Etymon. Etymon.
Once again, this is the championship word. If you spell this correctly, you will be the winner. Your word is Talmud.
Can you repeat the word?
Talmud.
Can I have a definition?
The authoritative body of Jewish law and tradition, developed on the basis of the scriptural law after the closing of the Pentateuchal text about 400 BC. Talmud.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There's Talmud or Talmud.
Talmud.
That is correct. Congratulations.
All right, we need just a minute or two to organize awards. So if you guys can all sit up here and for photos, and we'll get ready for the announcements.
This, yes. Just all I was looking for was this was okay, places. There's some best ones. Not with me.
I will have to see when again. Because I usually do this and then we need you can see by the way there's another slide. We lost a couple of so she might
with the rest of it.
Let's give a huge round of applause for our 5 finalists. Tremendous work. Those were really tough words. You guys did a great job. Tremendous, all of you. Are we ready to present some awards? Okay. Our 5th place finalist today is Grace Anderson. Applause. Congratulations, Grace. Our 4th place finalist is Drew Saltzman. Our 3rd place finalist is Carissa Zanet. Our runner-up is Reagan Remmers. And your 2018 Treasure State Spelling Bee champion is, again, Aiden Briss. Do you want to get a picture of all of them standing together? Sure. What about under the spelling bee sign back there? Yeah? Let's do that. Congratulations, everybody. Final round of applause. Yeah. I do want to, before we all dismiss, I do want to say on behalf of Lee Enterprises Newspapers and Rocky Mountain College, I'd like to thank everyone for attending the 2018 Spelling Bee. And thank you to the judges. Thank you to all the staff that helped put this on. Thank you to all the parents and the teachers and the support that we have for the spellers that are at the Spelling Bee. So thank you all. Congratulations again.